Hey there guys, this is Bearded Anime. Today we are taking a look at Fairy Tail chapter 471. Oh guys, and obviously, spoilers. Okay guys, we've got quite a bit to talk about in this chapter. Three big things. First one, apparently Zeref cannot defeat Agnologia without Fairy Heart. The second, being that Laxus is really sick, terminally. Third is that Laxus versus one of the Spriggan 12 setup at the end of the chapter. Oh, and if you're interested, a bit of romance. Let's get into it. Alright, so let's talk about the first thing. Zeref needing Fairy Heart to actually defeat Agnologia. Obviously, we're hearing this from one of Zeref's henchmen, one of the Spriggan, so we can't be positive that he might need the Fairy Heart. Again, he might need it. If he does, that's quite a big reveal. The fact that he couldn't defeat Agnologia with his own power, he needs something to boost his power. Agnologia's power skyrockets. We already knew he was one badass motherfucker, but now Zeref can't take him without powering up. How strong is this fucking guy? I'm really hyped as fuck to see this fight. I really want Zeref, Agnologia, and if possible, if Natsu can get over his fucking Churma, I want that three-way fight, because I can almost guarantee Natsu and Zeref have to team up. Because now that we've learned that Zeref can't take him on his own, cannot fight Agnologia on his own, Natsu's going to have to come in. They're going to have to team up reluctantly, don't get me wrong, but they're going to have to team up. But one of the big things I think is going to happen is that Agnologia, we all know he's going for the Dragon Slayers. He said that in the last chapter. We've got 7 left, those being Natsu, blah 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 blah. But I also think he's going to try and kill Mavis's body. He gets rid of that, that's it. That then has the setup for Natsu and Zeref teaming up. That would be a great way to get them both to work together, because obviously Zeref will be mad because he can't power up, and he actually did love Mavis and Natsu's Fairy Tail, so his first skill master was just murdered. Second thing we have to talk about is Laxus is sick. You don't understand how heartbroken I was when I saw this, because Laxus is one of my favourite characters. So that big reveal that Laxus is sick due to the anti-magic particles from when they fought Tartarus, when he sucked all of that in, and then still continued to fight. But yeah, he's sick. Grey is the only one that knows at this point in time, so obviously I think that's going to get out at some point. And sadly, and I don't want to admit this, I think it's going to lead to Laxus's death. He's already sick, and he even says, he goes, I'm not going to die until this is over. To me, it sounds like he is terminally ill. So I think that he's actually going to sacrifice himself in some way. With that in mind, I think when he dies, he's going to take out at least one of the Spriggan, maybe 2. So at the end of the chapter, we get Grey set up for Laxus versus Wall. I think that's his name. I can't really tell because it was cut off in the manga that I read, and I tried searching for like half an hour to try and find his name, but I couldn't. So yeah, we got Laxus versus, I'm going to call him Wall for now. I think this fight is going to be very even, and I think it's going to get to the point that Laxus is sort of going to start overcoming him and start beating him, and he's going to get back up. I think that Wall will get back up and Laxus is going to be pushed back, and that's where my theory comes in, that he's going to have to sacrifice himself in some way to protect the town or to defeat multiple enemies that he's fighting at once. So we talked about the 3 big things that are happening in this chapter, but we haven't talked about one thing, and that is Gajeel and Levi. That little chat they have, the back and forth with Levi being scared. Saying that she doesn't think she's going to come back. I think that because of that chat, it's like a death flag, you know? Something's going to go wrong. I don't think they're going to die. I think one of them's going to get very injured, probably Levi, and that will send Gajeel into a freaking rage. I can't wait to see what happens with that, and I think Levi has every right to be scared, man. I mean, I would be if I were in her position. So yeah, guys, that's it for today. I'm going to give this chapter an 8 out of 10. Really love the stuff, quite a bit of progression. We got Urza, Laxus, Wendy arriving in the town. Wendy getting a nice kick against one of the Spriggan 12, which is quite badass. Go on, Wendy. And yeah, we got great setup for the stuff in the future. Quite a good reveals. Can't wait to see what's going to happen. So yeah, guys, if you like what you're seeing, drop a comment below. Hell, drop me a like, subscribe even, that way you can see when I'm bringing out some more content if you like me. But yeah, I'm a bear, so I'm going to go hibernate, eat fish, do bear things. I've been Bearded, and I'll see you around.